There's some place in Australia, there's a club in Melbourne, and I've done it twice, 20 years apart. And both times, nobody had any idea who I was. Like, the MC did. He's a comic. So he was like, he said a lot of really nice things. And he said, this guy, what a treat. And he brings me on, and the crowd's like, and they're just, and I could see them going like this to each other. And I'm doing material that has been killing in large concert venues, and they just don't give a fuck. Like then I found out what's actually, means something to anybody.
So it's different culturally too. Like they'll laugh at things over there that we don't laugh at.
Australia, do you find that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Australia is a fascinating place.
It is.
They're wild people. They're like they're very similar to Americans, but not
at all. That's what you get there, and you think it's America.
Nope.
And because you're in a tube, in an American tube, and you go over there, and then you sleep in an American hotel, and everybody's white, and they don't sound British. They sound a little more like us. It feels American. Then you're walking down the street, and a fucking parrot flies by. And lands on a telephone pole. And you're like, what the fuck is a parrot doing? And you realize you're surrounded by tropical creatures. Like, I was in Perth, which is completely different from Sydney and Melbourne. Like, they call them those the eastern states. Perth is on the west coast of Australia. And it's in the Indian Ocean, south of India. It's it's really like, Perth is like a city surrounded by just no people. And there's crazy creatures and weird plants, and then these white people. And they're not, they're not.
They used to be prisoners.
In Perth it's different. It's
Is it?
They were. It was founded as a commercial venture. An English captain went to England and he got money, and he paid people to go, and they're miners. It's just these huge giant holes in the ground. I think it's iron, and there's these guys that live in Perth, and they all have tons of money from this dirty work that they do, and they call them FIFOs, fly in, fly out. Because they fly into the mines, and then they just live, it's just covered in shit, and sleep in a bunk next to the hole for like a month, and then they give them like whatever, $100,000, and then they go back to Perth. It's a weird culture.
There's a lot of those people in Canada.